Hey everyone, welcome to Weekend Project. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here today. Today we're working on block 12 of Be My Neighbor from Moda from 2017. It is a sew along. We've been having a fantastic time working on all 11 blocks so far. Yeah, working on 12. 12 seems really easy, so I think they're being gentle with us as we're getting close to the end. So most of you know I'm making 2 of these, one for each of my sisters for Christmas, and I am just having a really great time picking fabrics from my stash that I think might mean something to them, or colors they may like, or just try to make some just fun and colorful projects. And the great way to bust your stash or the fabrics that you have already, use your scrap bin. You can just be creative, okay? So this is block 12. It's got 2 9 patches, 2 big 5 patches. This huge strip right here is like 9.5, and then it's got like a chimney stack and then background. So super, super easy. This is a great way to showcase any feature fabric that you have that you want to put in these big, huge 5 by 5 squares, right? So I have my first one done right here, okay? And I'll show you what it looks like. Very thin. It's only a 9 by 18, okay? And then the next one has a bird in it too, so I'm excited by that. All right, so let's finish off our roof, which is just that little part right here, right there. We're going to finish that off, okay? And I've already got my chimney stacks, and we're just going to come up here on the angle of our background from one corner to the next on the diagonal, and we're just going to sew on that line, or a little bit closer to the edge of that line, and then over here, and then I'm going to make sure I sew down again on either side of the line to give myself a half square triangle for my half square triangle bucket. So, okay. So let's get doing that, and then we'll have to put another 9 patch together, just like this one right here. And I love this little black with the cream swirl in it. I think it's lovely. We did a whole quilt project on the fabric, and that was some of the binding, one strip of the binding that was left over, and I found it. I was like, oh, that would make a nice little 9 patch. Okay, so just sewing on the line. Let me turn the machine down just a smidgy. Okay, and then I'm going to hop over just a little bit. And then that little piece right here is going to go into a bucket, and I'm going to make something with it. I've already made a beautiful, really close to a 700 half square triangle bag. It was 675. And it's stunner. It's a stunner bag. It's really big though. And then I'm just going to cut those corners off, and that gives us our rooftop. Okay, so here is my little cutter. You can use your ruler as well. I'm just going right in between. I've done this lots and lots of times, but you be safe. You do what's good for you, or you even just use a pair of scissors. Okay, so right in between, take that, flip it out, do a little finger press, and then we're going to finish our chimney stack, and then we'll do our 9 patch, okay? Because we can get this little area all done here. So there's a little chimney stack. I just used some really kind of funky gray and black fabric. I think that's kind of what chimneys look like. Uh-oh, did I put that on the wrong way? Is that a little thicker than 2? Oh, that's a little thinner than 2. Whoa, hold on. Un momento. Did I get the wrong piece? No. Piece. No, that's 1 1/4. Nope. Okay. One thing. It's really thin. Is that 2? That's 2. But why is that 1 1/4? Okay, that's all right. Little tiny error. I'm sure that's only 1 1/4. Yeah, look how shy that is from that 2 inch. Yeah, and we don't want that. That's just going to throw our quilt all the way off. So let's just go cut a new piece. Let's turn it the other way around. Okay, we know it needs to be 2 inches, so let's cut it at 2 inches. And then the other piece needed to be 3.5, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll cut that off. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. we go. That's not the right piece, that's the right piece. Okay, we fix. We fix. No problem. No problem. Okay. Now let's continue with our chimney stack. Just wasn't lining up. There was a space. You know, like, that's not going to work. No matter how many times we're going to try or wish, it's not going to work. Okay. And you can press as you go. I'm going to just kind of save the pressing for the last because, you know, it's not everybody wants to watch me press all the time. So. Okay, now we'll put that on top of our rooftop. Okay, just like that. Well, on the top though, not the bottom. Okay, and we're going to try and line up the chimney stack as well as the top of the roof as much as we can. If it overlaps a little bit, that's no big deal. Really, don't stress about it. Sometimes it's a little fiddly. Okay, so kind of putting one on either side. And then we're just going to sew down and flip it out. Okay, beautiful. I really like the colors I chose. I'm liking the whole thing. I think maybe before the 13th block, we'll do a little catch up on all the blocks so far, so people can see what we've been working on for the past, you know, 10, 11 weeks. There we go. See how they just stay within that little rooftop line? I think it looks pretty darn good to me. I'd take it. I'd take it. All right, let's put our top on. Let's finish off this whole top section here. Okay, and these are 9.5 by 2.5 for the top and a 3 for the bottom to seal off the bottom of the house. Okay, so I just put a pin in each corner. Take the pin out. Beautiful rooftop. Awesome. Okay, so let's just do a little finger press with that. Keep it nice and flattish. Okay, nice and flattish. And let's finish off our 9 patch. Super easy. And we want to make one exactly like this one here. So we're going to go black, purple, black, purple, black, purple, and then black, purple, black. Okay, just like that. So you'll need 5 of the darker colors and 4 of the lighter colors, depending on how you want to do your 9 patch. That's completely up to you. You go and have fun. I really liked that fabric, and I was very excited when I saw it in my stash. I was like, "Ooh, I'm taking that." Okay. And then when you put them together, you really want to line up those seams the best you can, because that's really going to make that 9 patch of yours pop out. Okay. All right. And it's going to look so beautiful. And you don't have to do all the houses. There could be maybe 2 or 3 houses that you like so much you just want to make a pillow out of, or maybe just a little wall hanging, or a table runner, or a coffee table thingamabobber, shindiggy thing, whatever makes you happy. You know, use your stash, have some fun, be creative, make a little gift for somebody. It can be just a little block that hangs on the wall. You finish it up, and it's like home sweet home, you know. Who wouldn't want that? I know I would. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. And I know one of my sisters made me a quilt or something else that they were passionate about, you know, like painting or pottery or wood carving or anything like that. I would be totally stoked. I think it'd be totally awesome. I think I'd feel quite honored, actually, that they took the time to make something like that for me. Same with any of the gifts that we get here at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop for Munchkin, and Pop, or myself, or all 3 of us. You know, it's always just been our little family of 3. take the pins out. And I am pinning at those intersections to make sure that this is a nice smooth transition of, you know, creativity, right? I want to make sure that it's beautiful. And I still got a lot of fabric to still put in these quilts. I've got lots to choose from still, so I'm excited to be making all the blocks pretty much different on both scales. So, okay, there we go. Another beautiful 9 patch. Okay, now we get to, all right, let's just give this a little finger press in this direction. Okay, now we get to lay this out. Now this one was specifically, I wasn't really designing the blocks specifically for any sister in general, but once I saw this sewing machine fabric, which I have made a lovely pin cushion out of and phone holder. It holds my phone here too, and I can video chat or chat with people. My sister Lisa is a sewer, but I'm not going to say that this is going to be Lisa's block, because I have another bit of fabric that I would like to use for another sister's block. So I think I'm just incorporating the sewing theme into my project. So, but I think that is amazing. That looks so pretty. So I did directionally cut these. It's got a black, pink, and a tan, and then a, I don't know, turquoise. No, it wouldn't be turquoisey. I don't know, a very light green, maybe mint green, and then another black one and stuff like that. So it was very, very nice sewing machine fabric. And I just know whichever one sister gets it, whether it's the sewer or the non-sewer, I think they would still appreciate it very much. So, and it would make them think of me. Darn it, you better. No, I'm kidding. Just teasing. It's actually been very therapeutic for me to do this, because as some of you know, maybe not all of you, if you're new to the channel, we lost our mom in March, at the end of March this year. So this has been very therapeutic for me to. There we go. Now we just do the other side, and then we'll just add those two together to make it super cute, nice big center. And that's why I said this one doesn't take very long. You just kind of plan your fabrics out, and you'll be good to go. Okay, I want to make sure that got stuck right in that corner there. Grab our pins back, and again we'll do like a little finger press. Now you could have had it the other way, where it was this and this, I mean, or here and here. I'm just following it like the Be My Neighbor itself, with the solid on, this side, and we'll just go like that. Okay. Here, I'm going to pin that center one, and pin the corner ones to make sure we're keeping things nicely lined up as we're sewing from one side to the next. Okay. And then we just pretty much add our top and our bottom on, and we're good to go. That's block 12. Now I'll give you a sneak peek at what 13 looks like. I mean, you can go look it up if you want to, and all the links are in the comments to the pattern, the free pattern. Okay, it is on the Pat Sloan website. Okay, so there we go. Add our purple top on. Pin that. And I've just had so much fun, doing this, and it's nice to know some people they don't really want to do all 16 blocks, but they want to do a couple of, or like this block and like that block and this block and that block. And I mean, you can just be very, very creative with the whole thing, right? You could do it in a whole themed fabric, like if you, like my Christmas blocks earlier in the week, we were catching up on a block, so we did block 11. That was Monday's video, so go check that out if you haven't checked that out yet. I used like 6 different types of, 6 different colors of Christmas fabric to make those 2 blocks come together. So. Okay, now flip that over. Sew the top down. Okay. All right. And that is block 12 of Be My Neighbor. Isn't that adorable? Super, super cute. Let's just give this one a press. Let's put that one there so you can see it. Okay. And let's give this some little heat loving right now. Oh, I like that lighter purple. I wasn't sure if it was going to quite go, but it really it does. It does to me. So, very nice. Yeah, we'll do a recap of all 12 blocks before we do block 13 next time. Okay, so there's block 12. Let's put those there so you can see them on the big screen there. Okay, oops. There we go. Sorry. Get it right. Okay, and then here is a sneak peek at block 13. Okay, super cute. Again, I'm going to use some buttons, but I'm actually going to take a suggestion and use a yo-yo or two from one of the fans of the channel. So I really like that idea. Could totally have done a yo-yo and didn't even think about it. And another bird. So I do like the birds. It's been maybe suggested that I embroider a different kind of bird on. I don't know. I'll stick with these so far. But I want to be able to play off of it, maybe take that bird and stick it somewhere else in between the houses. Like I don't always want to have it up on a roof. So I maybe want to put it in between this block and the next block, but there's a little space. You know, my creativity, I can, you know, kind of tweak it my way, right? So, all right, thank you everybody for watching, liking, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate you here at the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Tune in tomorrow, Saturday at 9 a.m. because we're doing a 12 hours for Pop's birthday. That's November 21st to 2020. And if you want to hang out with us, 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to work on a bunch of gifts for you guys because we reached 20,000 subscribers and we're getting close to 21 now. So maybe we'll do 21 gifts. And we're happy to share it with you. Just come along, hang out with us, just lurk, talk, come hang out. Okay? Big hugs, everybody. Take care and enjoy the day.